stuff is like magic. It's Naman Muay fight oil. Translation. That's what it translates to, I should say. Apply it before and after your class for best results. I like to use it as a cream as well because my skin is so chalky. This is me doing some shadow boxing. This is what I like to do. I like to get in first. I like to be the first in the gym. A few minutes just so I can shadow box and loosen up. And I need it as well. Since starting Muay Thai, I've inherited some foot problems. I don't know, it almost feels like arthritis, but I'm not quite sure what it is. But it takes me a couple minutes just to kind of stretch it out and make it less uncomfortable. I also have hip mobility issues, as you guys know, or maybe not. If this is the first video you've seen of mine. I have hip issues, so getting in there earlier and stretching it out, hitting the heavy bags, stuff like that really helps me a lot. Yeah, this is my 6th month actually, and I kind of started off with a bit of an unfair advantage because I think that my skills were kind of pretty decent, even though I have never taken Muay Thai or boxing or any of that, or any martial arts for that matter, before. I'm pretty coordinated, and throughout my entire life I've always been punching and kicking the air, pretending I'm Bruce Lee and stuff like that. So I came in with a lot of decent form, not correct form, but decent form. I can kick and punch and make it look very believable, which actually works out to my advantage because that just builds coordination, and the rest is just refinement, right? So that's why I've been able to kind of improve the way I have. But I think that, I don't know, over the last 3 months I don't think I've improved that much because of the solid foundation that I've already had to begin with. But I definitely see some improvements. I carry my hands a bit higher, which is great. I'm learning that. I'm also a lot more fit, obviously, so I can move a lot quicker, and the movements are just becoming more natural for me. So I'm able to kind of string them together more effortlessly and kind of look like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, in this class, Coach Vincent wants us to work on lateral movement, so we're going to be moving left and right, which is super, super important, and you don't see it enough. Even in pro fighters, you don't see them. A lot of them don't move sideways really well. I think, well, I don't know this, but for me, it's tricky to move sideways and punch at the same time. I can't generate the same amount of power, and I think that's the same reason why a lot of people don't do that. They like to move forward and punch because they're focused more on power. But I find that that's why it's tricky. Like I said, there are very few fighters that move laterally well. Some fighters that come to mind are like Dominic Cruz, Max Holloway. In boxing, Lomachenko, guys like this who are super fast with their lateral movement. It's beautiful to watch, but like I said, it's not. I don't anyway. I can't generate that much power doing it, and I think that's why a lot of other fighters don't do it. It involves a lot of coordination. Because they teach us in boxing and Muay Thai is that when you move laterally and punch, you don't crisscross your legs, you don't go all goofy, and that's really hard to do, especially in a combat situation. But yeah, man, like, it's been amazing. 6 months flew by. I can't believe I'm halfway through already. When I say halfway through, I signed up for 1 year, so 12 months, and I just want to see where I land in a year. I'm really happy with my progress, and Muay Thai's been amazing. And a lot of people, at least I didn't anyway, when I joined Muay Thai, I didn't consider the friends that I would have made. I'm naturally an introvert. I don't really like groups of people. This is completely different. This is having other people around you enjoy the same things you enjoy. It's been absolutely incredible. And a lot of the times you're so focused on technique and form and stuff like that anyway, so you kind of forget that there are people around you. You're just more focused on getting the movements correct. But yeah, these are the things that I've learned. Also, like the physical aspect of it. You're gonna lose a lot of weight, especially if you combine that with healthy eating. In the first month, I lost I swear to goodness, probably 5 pounds of fat. Like, my gut just melted away. I've always been in shape, but I've never ever had a 6-pack before, and now it's pretty amazing. I could probably lose another 5 pounds, to be honest, but I feel great right now. And as somebody who's older, Uh, if you can believe it or not, I'm almost 50 years old, which is ridiculous, right? I never thought that I could get into this good of a shape, to be honest, and it's been great. Aside from the injuries, the hip and the feet, I think I've probably extended my life like 5 years by doing this, and I can't see myself stopping. I know that I've set myself a 1 year time limit, but I can't see myself quitting unless my body actually stopped working, which could very well be in the future because I am almost 50. I'm afraid of that, to be honest. I'm afraid of having all this taken away from me because, and it's really, it's a reality. You know, if you look at yourself and you think, will I be able to continue with Muay Thai if I'm 50? You know, kicking this hard and punching this hard and stuff like that. And I think that a lot of people would say probably not, right? You can't even imagine. And that's a part of the reason why I decided to take this up, is because I had this epiphany. Muay Thai was always one of those things that I wanted to do. It was always on the bucket list. And I looked at my age and I just came to the conclusion that, man, can I see myself doing this at 50? And the answer was no. So I decided I better do this now or never. And I couldn't be any happier. It's been absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see where I land in 12 months. Hopefully I can sharpen up my teep skills and my hands. Hopefully I can start carrying them a bit higher. I really want to take up more sparring. That's what I really want to do, just to see myself be able to get better there. Read the timing of punches coming at me and being able to strike back at the right time, stuff like that. Right now I look somewhat impressive on the heavy bag, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to real fighting. It's completely different. Yeah, anyway, I guess that's it. I don't have anything else really to say. I really do want to dig into the mental aspect of this more, so I want to do one vlog that just focuses on the mental health of it. If any of you guys are going through any sort of depression, I would highly recommend taking up Muay Thai or any combat sports for that matter, or any sports for that matter. It's going to be able to help you out a lot. But that's for another day. But anyway, I'm just going to close it off there. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
The man that puts us through the torture. Right there. It's good torture.